Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of the Grandstand here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host, AR the Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to talk about the Libertarian and Constitution Parties and some interest to them from my personal experiences and stuff like that, or at least people relating to them that I've had personal experiences with and dealings with and stuff like that. So basically, for those who don't know, at one time in history, I was considered to be a libertarian voter. More or less, it was the Ron Paul era in 2012 or so. Just after that is when I, started voting libertarian for a couple of years. And then, of course, state of Ohio, specifically that piece of shit Rhino, fuckboy John Kasich, completely had the General Assembly redo our election cycles. So instead of actually recognizing third parties, we only have a two-party cycle now is what it is, with Republican, Democrat as primaries and stuff like that, which is absolute bullshit because, honestly, the state of Ohio, we're not a red state, we're not a blue state, we are legitimately, we're not even a purple state for that matter even. We are I would honestly call us more of a libertarian party, which is a bunch of loose ideals and stuff like that, of a bunch of things. Like, there's a lot of people here that believe, in closed borders and stuff like that, and gun rights and everything else like that. And there's some idiots that want to have abortion on demand and without consequence and all this stupid bullshit like that's what it is. And then some of us just want to live our lives and be free is what it is, So, but the whole point of it is, though, is like, there was at one point I would consider myself a Ron Paul libertarian, and then of course I created the actual Internet Libertarian Party back in 2016, which I still maintain to this day. It's a pretty good party for the most part. It takes the best out of everything, and that's the thing. I think this is where I think Matt, NEA, and I disagree on things, because when you actually look at what is the Libertarian Party, the entire party, for the most part, was started by a bunch of disaffected Democrats in the 1970s. It was people who were pissed off with the Democrat Party back then, and I think, honestly, it was more or less like a lot of people that were following, like, MLK and stuff like that in, like, the late 60s and shit. Like, it would have been those, like, Rainbow Coalition people and stuff like that for the most part. Which makes sense, given that, you have people who are talking about Libertarian Party then versus Libertarian Party now. And specifically, there's a great thing here on Twitter/X about it. I'm going to pull up for a minute here, because this is actually pretty much the shining example of what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Libertarian Party, which was how it started. And it's all, patriotism and the patriot. And then it's how it ended. And it's a bunch of gay people, basically. By the way, for those who don't know, this is Chase Oliver, the guy who is now the Libertarian Party nominee, the dude with the shirt there. This guy apparently is for sterilizing children. He made a statement about a year ago, give or take, that he's cool with transitioning kids and is fine with them sterilizing children, basically. And the dumbass Libertarian Party made this fucking idiot their nominee for this year's election cycle. And it's like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. By the way, that flag right there is a slap in the face to both the Gadsden flag and the gay pride flag. Like, that's what I can't stand about people that make, like, all those weird ass flags and they combine a bunch of stupid shit together. What it is there. It's like, bro, like, it's like the same thing, like, taking an American flag and, like, put, like, some other country's fucking shit on it, dude. Like, it's just an insult to both flags at that point, dude. Which is exactly what that fucking flag is, honestly, right there. It's like an insult to the Gadsden flag that was created back in the day. And it's a fucking insult to the gay pride flag itself as well, top of that, dude. So, but yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit either way. And Matt was saying he thinks it was something where the Republican Party, like, hijacked the Libertarian Party to, like, find, like, a plant to put in there. I don't think so, though, dude. I think it's just the Libertarian Party itself is just fucking stupid is what it is, dude. It's a bunch of idiots. I mean, hell, for God's sakes, you had Joe Exotic at one point, the Tiger King guy, fucking try to be part of the Libertarian Party, and I'm just like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. So, which brings me to my other point in the story I want to talk about today, which is my personal experience with people involved in the the Constitution Party, or supposedly involved in the Constitution Party, because I'm not so sure that this person actually was part of the Constitution Party, or if they were just some random motherfucker who was essentially trying to get me to delete my social media history is what it was. So basically, a couple years ago now, I was obviously running at one point in history for the governorship here in Ohio. Specifically, I was trying to run in 2022, which I went in way early on that, dude. I was trying to run basically since 2019 for 2022, and unfortunately, because of my lack of financial funds and networking and stuff like that to actually get a campaign manager and have like a real shot, that's basically what cost me my run. Then is what it was. So that's why I ended up going eventually to state senator, and then never even got in the race at all, unfortunately, because of the fuckery with everything going on back then is what it was. So anyway, at one point though, when I was in the governor's race for a hot minute there was a guy who contacted me who, I'm not sure if this dude was on the level or if he was an actual like Fed plant person or something like that, which I wouldn't be surprised by either at this point, honestly. And that's why I kind of want to tell this story, because I think I told it before on one of the other channels back in the day, and it might have got when I had to privatize a bunch of stuff back then. I think it was maybe one of the videos that got privated basically back then or whatever, when I changed to the network, obviously, as it was back then, after that fall against barbecue and those guys a couple years back now. So anyway, basically what ended up happening was I was trying to run for governorship. There was a dude who contacted me, claimed to be part of the Constitution Party here in Ohio, which doesn't know about Constitution Party. It's basically like a smaller libertarian party. It's more or less based around the Constitution is what it's supposed to be and stuff like that. And of course, knowing that they can't be recognized in primaries and stuff like that, they're supposedly running candidates now in the last couple election cycles as Republicans or as Democrats, even for that matter. And just trying to get people in there basically and be sort of like plants, if you will. Or supposedly what this guy was telling me. I don't know if that's all true or not, but it could be all bullshit at this point for all I know. But anyway, so yeah, basically there was a guy that contacted me, claimed a bunch of different things, said he was going to run that year for the governorship in 2022, and asked me if I wanted to be his lieutenant governor. However, put me under these weird circumstances where I was like, yeah, this whole thing just seems fishy as fuck. I'm going to basically say no bueno and just walk away from this whole thing is what it is, dude. So basically what happened was, I can't remember the guy's name was offhand because, again, it's been a couple of years and a bunch of other things have happened. Obviously, mom died and everything like that now. And that's more the forefront. Me just, packing up the house to leave here is what it is. So anyway, so this random dude contacts me out of nowhere, is like, hey, man, so you're trying to run for governorship or whatever the case be. Like, you're not that well known, et cetera. Like, so first off, he basically, I think he emailed me is what it was, because I had my email out there at one point in time in history for people to contact me, because at the time I was trying to look for an actual campaign manager, and he ended up contacting me through the website is what it was then. Or not the website, through the email address. And so basically I'm in contact with this dude. He's all like, oh yeah, just to let you know, like, you'd never really, like, he basically told me straight up, he's like, yeah, you never really stand a chance because you're like so unknown or whatever the case be. But he's like, I actually have connections, blah, 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 this, blah, blah, that. He's like, I need somebody to be my lieutenant governor pick. Like, that could be you under these circumstances. And he had me like, basically told me to like go to this random website that was like a random like email site or something like that, to have like this weird like private conversation with him and shit like that, which is even weirder to me, honestly. It's like, because it's supposed to be like encrypted site. I forget the actual site is offhand, but it was supposed to be like an encrypted website or something like that for like emailing and stuff. And I'm like, well, first off, dude, like this is what I found very fishy about the whole thing. It's like, anything you could say to me on that site, man, you could say to me in any fucking email, honestly. Like, that's what I found very fishy to begin with. It's like, why are you having me to download like random shit, dude, when you could easily just like fucking email my email address again? You have the email already, dude. We can just talk about it through here is what it is. And the thing is, what the fucked up part was, the shit he was telling me wasn't even that fucking important that it would have been whatever for people to like hack into it or whatever then if it was going to be hacked or whatever, dude. Like, it would have been the fucking issue or whatever then. But anyway, it is what it is. Like I said, I think the guy was, I truly believe, honestly, now, it was probably the feds fucking with me again back then, because that would make sense, because I think that was right after, maybe not right after, but like, you know, like few months later, like into 2020, basically is what it was, where the guy was like, you know, sort of kind of trying to contact me and stuff like that. The thing was, he wouldn't meet with me, is what it was. Like, that was the one thing. I kept trying to like arrange a meeting, be like, hey, let's talk about this in real life kind of thing, whatever the case be. He's like, no, can't do that. Or he'd like say like, oh yeah, we can meet like this day or whatever the case be. And then like, you know, like a couple of days before that, he's like, oh, sorry, got to reschedule because things come up kind of thing. And I'm like, sure, buddy. Like, the whole thing just seemed fishy as fuck to me in general. And like I'm saying though, like, kudos to the feds, man, if they actually were going to pull that shit. Because it would have been one way to get me to delete my social media history entirely. And the thing was, though, it's like, that alone, like, to me, just seemed very suspicious in general. Because it's like, you know, like, I know there's probably some controversial shit I've said over the years and stuff like that that could be construed in the wrong way or whatever the case be. But personally, I don't give a fuck, dude, is what it is, you know? Like, that's the whole point. Everybody has a fucking past, man. If you got a problem with somebody's past, you got a problem with somebody's present, is what it is in most cases. So, you know, you're just looking for a reason to want to have, like, a beef with this person, basically, is what it is. And it's a problem with a lot of people right now in general. And that's the thing, though. Like, but even like, you know, going back to a little bit with that Chase guy, this Libertarian Party nominee right now. Like, yeah, when you're gonna make fucked up statements like that about like transitioning kids and stuff like that, man, like, you're just a fucked up individual entirely, is what it is, in my opinion. Anyway, you're probably a pedophile. That'd be the case, not an enabler, anyway, for sure. So. But yeah, the entire point is going back to the Constitution Party guy, though. The fact that, first off, the guy would never meet with me. The fact that he would never, he would do like a Zoom meeting or anything like that with me at the time. And I'm just like, yeah, that seems like really fucking fishy. Like, and then I basically called him out on camera then, like a day or two after that is what it was. And he like contacted me again. He's like, yeah, bro, you fucked up. You missed your chance and stuff like that or whatever the case be. I'm like, okay, sure, I did, buddy. And I was like, yeah, you can go fuck yourself, dude, basically. And like, not long after that, like, he just disappeared in the ether completely. And the name he gave me, by the way, was never on the fucking documents for that year's race in 2022 for anybody running. So, yeah, the whole thing just seems very, very fucking fishy to me entirely, and really just seems suspicious as shit that it wasn't government trying to fuck with me is what it was then. Which, again, makes sense, you know, given that I, you know, did what I did, said what I said back in the day about that piece of shit Yang. And yeah, it'd be whatever at that point, man. So it'd just be par for the course, really, is what it is. But yeah, I think it's very interesting, though, to think about now. You know, like the shit we've dealt with here in the last few years and stuff like that, and just all the trickery, all the fuckery, all the cocksuckery, etc. there of everything. And it does make me wonder, though, honestly, like, the real truth, if that guy actually was really on the level or not, or if he was just fucking around or whatever then. And then again, it could have just been some guy fucking around being like, oh yeah, fuck this guy, like, let's get rid of his social media history or something like that. Because the thing is, even if you're trying to like scrub somebody's shit, dude, unless you're using like programs to scrub their stuff, which that's not what he was basically telling me to do either. Like, he was telling me to do like some low-key like bullshit thing where it was like, oh yeah, go ahead and just like basically delete your fucking channel thing is what it is there. And it's like, you realize that can be recovered, right? Like, it's not like I'm like scrubbing the stuff. Like, it's not like you're giving me like a program to like scrub my name from the fucking internet, basically, at that point, dude. And everything associated with my name. You know? So, yeah. Like, it just seems, it really just seemed like some dude just trying to fuck with me, or like the feds trying to fuck with me or something like that at the time. Which makes sense, like I said, because it was like the direct aftermath, like months later after the federal swatting thing is what it is there. So, yeah, it's a bunch of shit either way. And it just, like I said, it rubbed me the wrong fucking way, honestly. And it still does to this day, honestly, because it's like, yeah, the fact you're going to just tell somebody like, oh yeah, you're basically calling you a piece of shit in so many levels is what it is there. And then being like, but bro, like, you totally should delete your social media history because, you know, nobody, because like basically he's telling me nobody watched my shit anyway at the time, and I'm just like, and like, who gives a fuck? Like, seriously, who gives a shit, dude? You know, like if you're really that bothered about it, go find somebody else to be your fucking pick or whatever. Then, so I don't know. It just seemed very, like I said, very suspicious in general. I don't think the guy was ever related to that idiot Joe Blystone, but I could be wrong about that though. It could have been somebody related to his campaign or something too, for that matter, because that would make sense too as well, because they knew I was actual threat and contender at the time when that bastard Blystone was jumping in there and trying to be a fucking guy, which is kind of ironic because of the fact that douchebag has now actually had to sell off his fucking property and is now basically trying to leave Ohio, I think is what it is, because he was going to get busted for a bunch of stuff. Which, by the way, I'm going to point out something. Joe Blystone himself should be in prison right now in the state of Ohio for a bunch of fucking shit, including but not limited to embezzlement and stuff. So the fact that he isn't is a giant slap in the face to everybody in the state right now, honestly, dude. So anyway, but yeah, Blystone's he was a fucking ass clown for sure, man. Dude was the fakest fake cowboy I've ever seen in my entire life, man. Not to mention he was, and the reason I say he should be in prison right now in the state of Ohio for a bunch of different reasons. So basically, this dude, he had embezzled a shitload of money through both the state and federal government for like, what was it now? Farming subsidies of things he never actually done as farm is what it was there. And then also had like a real history of like various like tax evasion and stuff like that, what it was. Not to mention they made the whole like show of like taking some dude's money and stuff like that and then just never putting in the thing properly is what it was then. Like that dude's whole campaign was a clusterfuck. And it makes sense why that Joanna Swollen woman got away from Blystone the way she did, because of course she had her own fucking criminal background shit going on there too. And ironically enough, she was actually trying to run for, I forget what it was recently. It was something against that idiot Jane, what's her face, who was trying to run for Senate a couple years ago against JD Vance and stuff. And yeah, it was just a giant fucking mess all the way around on both those people's fronts. But it was basically two idiots that shouldn't have been in the race trying to run in the race. I don't know who actually won that race. Didn't really matter. It was like some do nothing like party chair thing or something. So for like the county or something like that. I forget exactly what it was they were running against each other for, but yeah, it was just fucking, it was like nonsensical bullshit. So I don't know. Jane Timken, that's who it was that I was thinking of. Yeah, it was Jane Timken and this Joanna Swollen woman that running against each other there for that seat here in the last, I think it was primary, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say. Again, I'm not sure exactly what the seat was for either, because it was one of those ones where I'm just like, what the fuck is this even for, kind of thing. And it's like, I don't know if it was just like a named seat or what it was supposed to be for exactly, but yeah, it was just weird. But either way, it's just like, I don't know, man. Like I said, the whole thing though with that dude, just like it rubbed me the wrong way in like so many different ways is what it was then. And like I said, I think really they were just trying to get me to fucking delete my shit is what it is. And then the feds were, which makes sense given the fact the talk that we had that day in the driveway out there of them basically telling me to delete my social media history without telling me to delete my social media history is what it was then. So, but yeah, it's messed up either way, dude. So, but yeah, just to be clear, I will never delete my YouTube channels and stuff like that willingly, because that'd be stupid, personally. And it's like, yeah, man, everybody's got a past. Who gives a fuck what you say in the past? Like, if people really got a problem with you, you're not gonna vote for it anyways. What it is there, you know? Like, fuck them, you know, seriously. But anyway, but yeah, I think the biggest problem with the Libertarian Party in a nutshell, going back to just discussing things, here's what it is. I think their biggest issue is not really the fact they're just like a loose coalition of like ideals, basically, is what it is there. It's more to the fact they're a bunch of people who you have like splinter fact. Like, it's not really like it kind of is a party, but it's not really a party because you have like this weird like splinter faction of people. There's what it is. Where in some cases it's basically, people over here that believe in like abortion on demand without consequence stuff, whatever the case be, and think that's like a freedom or whatever, or a liberty or whatever the case be. And you got people on the other side of the aisle who are like, no, it's all about having machine guns and being able to have whatever the fuck we want, like, gun wise or 2A wise is what it is then. And then you got people like on the third side that's like, no, we should be able to have like, gay weed grows or something like that is what it is. Like, I don't even know, man. Or actually that's what it would be. It'd be like be gay and grow weed at the same time or something like that. And it's like, I got no problem with that, man. Like, you want to be gay, go be gay, bro. You want to grow weed, go grow some fucking weed, bro. The problem I have, and this is the problem I always have with people, and I'll say it like it is like right now, dude. If you're gonna be a person that fucks with children, I'm gonna fight you. Like, I'm willing to beat your fucking ass at that point. And I'm honestly gonna say it like it is right now, dude. I will challenge Chance Oliver to a fucking fight right now in the state of Ohio. Like, if he wants to come here, I don't care where it is in the state of Ohio. I'll fucking find my way to that area, dude, to fight this motherfucker in my state. Because the shit he is trying to fucking pull against kids right now, as a Libertarian Party nominee right now, is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my entire life. And this guy should probably be getting his ass beat in the streets by a bunch of people, honestly, is what it is right now, dude, for real. For his stances on fucking transitioning kids, man. And I will not put up with that kind of crap myself. Like, you will not do that to children, man. Not while I'm fucking standing, bitch. And it's as simple as that, really. And if you got a problem with that, you got a problem with me. So, anyway. But I do agree with what Trump said, though, to the people the other day. Where it was, how they would never get past 3% or whatever the case be there. Okay, I gotta talk about this one. Sorry, I just went down the thing in the Babylon Bee making jokes here. Libertarian Party nominates giant gay bong. Honestly, I'd vote for giant gay bong over Chance Oliver. Like, that's kind of what that dude is, though, honestly, dude. Because he, like, supposedly he's a gay commie is what they said there. And then obviously believes in transitioning children is what it is, and sterilizing kids is what it is there, man. So it's like, yeah. And that's the biggest problem right there I have with that man. It's like the fact you're like okay with people like transitioning kids, bro, is like, nah, man. Like, you obviously don't have kids, or if you do, you shouldn't have kids, is what it is. And yeah, it's exactly where it's going to be fighting terms, buddy. So, but yeah, it's real fucked up shit either way, man. That's funny. Somebody responded back with like a moon that was all high as fuck. So, yeah, this guy said it correct here. Said, Libertarian Party is having a movement. I guess what it said, movement or moment? Yeah, moment. How it started, and it's fucking the dude in Argentina with a chainsaw. How it's going, fucking gay ass Chance Oliver. That dude looks like a low key pedophile, honestly, dude. Like, I swear to God, he looks like half the dude. Like honestly, he looks like a couple different things. He looks like Antifa without a mask on. Like, almost every Antifa person that's ever been caught without their mask on and shit like that, dude. So that's one. He also looks like half the fucking people that have been caught in the state of Ohio for trying to have sex with kids. Like, legitimately. Or really any state for that matter. Like, look at any fucking bust of white pedophiles across the country right now. And, like, half of them look like this motherfucker right here is what it is, dude. So. Which, by the way, if it wasn't for dipshit Chance, you would have actually not had, I forget which one of the asshole cheater Democrats it was in Georgia, be able to get reelected into office then. Because this dipshit siphoned off just enough fucking votes to Ross Perot that person and be a spoiler candidate. Fucking asshole. This one's actually pretty much spot on right here with this in the Libertarian Party trend here. Ron Paul Libertarians, Trump 2024. Yep, pretty much. There was actually a guy yesterday who was saying it, and he was saying about how he was there at the Libertarian Party nomination or party convention this weekend or whatever. It was like booing Trump Saturday night, and then by Sunday or whatever it was, where they nominated Chance's ass, and whatever the case be, the guy's like, Trump 2024, motherfuckers. So, yeah, it's just funny. So we got Jack Posobiec. Trump got Libertarian Party to implode itself. It will take them years to recover, if ever, from the optics disaster of that clown show convention. Yeah, this was the clip that Trump was talking about here. Yeah, this Travis guy said, finally someone said what needed to be said about Libertarian Party for vote for Trump or keep losing with 3% of the vote and get stuck with a far-left Biden. Yeah, this is what Trump actually said to the people at that convention the other day. So I'm going to try to let me move that down so it's not really. I don't know if I'll get dinged for that or not. So
only if you want to win. Only if you want to win. Maybe you don't want to win. Maybe you don't want to win. Thank you, D-Roy. Thank you. No, only do that if you want to win. If you want to lose, don't do that. Keep getting your 3% every 4 years. The reasons for doing so.
Yeah, I mean, he's right about that one. Yeah, we got this one. Lives at TikTok. Presidential nominee for Libertarian Party is okay with drag shows for kids. Creator of DQSH says the goal of drag is to introduce queerness in early childhood and living queerly. That's what Libertarian pick for president is supporting. Let's hear this shit.
Children. Because I think that they are performance artists and they want to be able
Shut
to
the fuck up,
different
Chance, you
levels of
fucking
performance
pedo
art.
piece of shit.
Same reason as why do the Wiggles sing to children? Because they want to have a marketplace to kids.
Chase,
They want to be able to. They want to be
the
able
Wiggles,
to.
The Wiggles is made for children. It's obviously family friendly material. Drag queens are not what you call family friendly kind of entertainment.
But
So, can somebody confirm, is Chance Oliver actually a drag queen or not? Because he kind of looks like the kind of dude who would be. Like, truthfully speaking, look at his face right there. Like, he looks like the kind of guy that would put on fucking makeup and be on, like, RuPaul's Drag Race and shit, dude. I think he might be low-key drag queen is what it is, dude. Especially that picture with the actual drag queen there. From wherever the fuck that, convention was, wherever gay pride, wherever the fuck it was a couple years ago then. It would make logical sense, dude.
man in a dress is what drag is, right? Let's just be real. The man in a dress or a woman in a suit is what drag is. That is not inherently sexual. There is inherently sexual drag.
You're sexualizing it, bro.
Convince me. I mean, I'm not going to defend otherwise. There absolutely is. But there's also the ability to perform as a man in a wig.
So I'm going to point something out. I'm going to stop that because I'm going to point something out. Here's what it is. So first of all, buddy, drag performances for the most part, or at least they used to be anyway back in the day, they were literally taken for adult entertainment there, bud. It was people trying to do adult entertainment at usually cabarets and stuff like that across this country. It was like bars that were like 21 and over and stuff like that. Like, that's the entire point. It was adult performances for adults. That's why they had drag shows at bars, at clubs, etc. It's always been a 21 and over kind of thing or something. At least 18 over anyway, for that matter. So, yeah, you're just wrong, dude, is what it is. You couldn't be more wronger. honestly.
Without being sexual. And that is what this is. And I guarantee you, if you act like I said, I went for myself because I was like, why are there people protesting this thing? I want to see what this drag queen story time is myself.
I don't know, maybe because you have a bunch of fucking dudes who are mostly pedophiles, by the way, who are proven pedophiles, that have actual fucking child molestation charges against them. They're the ones doing the drag shows, idiot.
And I want to see what it is. And nothing sexual is going on.
Bullshit, there
And
wasn't.
I think that is the truth for 99% of this.
No, what it is you're coming nothing sexual, dude. You're trying to normalize fucking dudes dressed as females. That's the normal thing is what it is. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to do that. And you're trying to push that kind of shit at small children between the ages of like 1 and like fucking 10, basically. And you wonder why these kids are all fucked up in the head and confused and shit like that of like, what is a woman? What is a man? I don't fucking know. Because they're both the same thing at this point, honestly. That's what you fuckers are trying to do. You're trying to normalize pedophilia is what it is. Let's be honest with ourselves, Chase. That's what you're fucking trying to do, you fucking pedo piece of shit. You're trying to normalize pedophilia, you fucking piece of shit. Fucking cocksmoker. Fucking idiots.
Would you take your kids to a drag queen story hour? Or would you drop them off at a drag queen story hour and
I don't think that's what happens. Most of the time, the parents are right there with the kids. But
I'm asking you, would you?
No, you mean the mothers of the kids are there with them, which is a bunch of nutcase females in most cases there, bud.
Drop your kids off at a drag queen story hour and come back an hour later.
I mean, would you drop your kids off at a movie? Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Fucking hell. Like, again, this is why you're not a fucking real party, libertarians. This is why we call you a fucking joke. Because you're a fucking joke. Because you're nominating dickheads like this as your fucking party platform dude. Like, good lord, dude. Like, seriously, think about it, right? In 12 years' time, since 2012, bro, you went from the possibility of Ron Paul 2012, an actual good candidate. Then in 2016, it was fucking Gary Johnson's dumbass. What is Aleppo? Then 2020, you got fucking BLM loving, fucking terrorist sympathizing piece of shit, Joe Jorgensen. And now 2024, 4 years later, you got a fucking gay commie, Black Lives Matter supporting terrorist piece of shit, fucking possible pedophile in Chance Oliver. Like, goddamn, people. Like, what the fuck, dude? You want to talk about this? God damn it, bro. Seriously, like, you talk about the slippery slope thing there going on with the fucking the fucking left and stuff like that, and the LGBTQ people and stuff like that, bro. Like, that's what this fucking is, bro. It's that slippery slope of like the whole like bake our cake to fucking let us transition your kids or you're a bigot kind of thing in the time span of like a decade or so. Like, it really is, man. It's a fucking, oh my God, bro. You got to laugh about this shit because it's so fucking retarded is what it is. Yeah, let's see what else we got here now. Yeah, we got Ian Miles Chong there saying Libertarian Party candidate is a Black Lives Matter activist. Let's go ahead and see what this shit is now.
So I'm here to talk about not just the injustice that copsity brings, but what militarization of police brings to us. I was in the streets in summer of 2020.
Riding.
We were peacefully protesting the murder.
No, you were riding,
Floyd,
dickhead.
the murder of Breonna Taylor and others.
Fuck you,
And it was
Chance.
the Atlanta police who decided to bring the tanks rolling down the street.
Oh, let me guess, but you weren't actually protesting the actual murders of real libertarian people like Duncan Lemp, you fucking douchebag. I mean, who was actually murdered in cold blood. Not like that stupid fucking crack whore Breonna Taylor who was literally needing fucking drug shit when she was killed. Or that fucking idiot George Floyd who was high as a fucking kite when he fucking OD'd is what it was.
It was y'all who corralled us. It was y'all who were pepper spraying and tear
Pepper
gassing.
gassing.
It was the police who were pulling people out of their cars and arresting for no reason other than the fact they were lost on the night of the protest.
Jesus fucking Christ, buddy. Oh my God. It's got like it gets, oh my God, bro. Like, it just gets so much worse. So much worse every fucking time, dude. Like, the more I see of this Chance guy, the more I want to knock this guy's fucking teeth out of his head at this point, dude. For real. This is that Jeremy guy I was talking about earlier, by the way. He said yesterday, this is from almost a day ago now, so it would have been 2 days ago. He said yesterday, held up a sign calling Donald Trump supporters socialists, and Maggie a socialist. Said tonight, Libertarian Party nominated a gay race communist for president. With those choices, I'm standing with Donald Trump. That's pretty sad, man. So you're sitting there calling MAGA a bunch of socialists, and then you're like, well, can't deal with this gay commie race traitor over here and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's just funny. Okay, that's what people we're talking about. So this Jeremy Kaufman is a popular libertarian. Okay, so he's basically like a known libertarian guy or whatever then. So now he's support for Donald Trump after the party nominated a legit communist to be their presidential nominee. Yeah. It's fucking crazy, bro. Huh! Oh my god, dude. Oh, buddy. It gets... Oh, man. Whoo! Oh, bud. This Chance Oliver clown just gets so much more interesting by the second here, dude. Got America 2100 here saying Libertarians just nominated a candidate who supports employer vaccine mandates, supports open borders, supports transitioning kids, fundraised for Obama after Obamacare became law. If that's what, quote, saving Libertarian Party looks like, then doesn't deserve to be saved at all. Fucking hell, man. Yeah, this idiot Jonathan Casey is saying, we saved the Libertarian Party. Chair of Libertarian Party, apparently, is what this guy is. Fucking hell, bro. No, you just killed Libertarian Party there, Jonathan. Congratulations, you're a dumb fuck. Fucking idiots, dude. Let's see. Yeah, so you got Dickhead wearing his little... And that's another thing, too. Okay, so the porcupine thing, I get like the porcupine thing is like the Libertarian symbol, whatever the case be. But why do you have to be a gay porcupine there, bro? Come on. Come on, man. Yeah, see, Chance Oliver, best way to exploit liberty is with with open border, let money and people and goods move freely, and let markets and people flourish. Border control is, in its current form, is central planning that doesn't work. Abolish ICE. What a fucking moron, dude. No, having open borders is how you kill a fucking nation, dickhead. Like, that's the entire point, buddy. Like, if you want to destroy it from this out, you have border systems is what it is. You fucking moron. That's exactly what it is at the end of the day, bro. It's a way to kill fucking countries, period, in the story. It's a way to literally destroy it from the inside out, what it is there. And I've talked about this many times, actually, bro. Like, seriously, like, you look at open border systems and stuff like that, people support open borders, what it is there, man. These are the same fucking people who are perfectly fine with watching their country rot from the inside out and then wondering, like, 10 years later of, like, I don't understand how it's gotten this bad. Oh, really, son? Oh, really? Because I fucking do. I understand fully how it's gotten that bad. You know, seriously, you look at open border systems, dude. Like, all open borders do is, number one, creates a non-country at that point. Like, that's number one. Seriously, like, you have a border at all, for that matter. You're supporting a country that doesn't exist right now, is what it is. Like, you're literally calling for a death of a country, because every single country across this earth right now that is a functioning nation has closed borders, has border control. Period in the story. It's why we as America, why our fucking government, every chance they get is turning around and fucking funding every other country's goddamn border walls, whether it be Jordan or Syria, where the fuck it's going to be at, dude. It's all over the countries, or all over the fucking world right now in different countries. And these omnibus bills that they're funding all the time. And then on top of that, you then have the same bullshit going on continuously over and over and over again, to where you're now having other things happening where you have terrorists freely flowing into this country. And that's the thing, right? Like, I think the real problem, I think, honestly, and I'm wondering, truthfully, considering that Chance does support, you know, the vax mandates and stuff like that, dude, I'm kind of wondering if he's not brain damaged with the jabs is what it is right now, dude. It would make logical sense at that point. Because they've done a lot of shit like that to people before, dude. So it would make total sense if he was all fucking fucked in the head with the jabs is what it was then, dude. Which alone is why I've said many, many times in the past why people that have taken that shit willingly should not be allowed to run for office at this point, dude, because you're fucking compromised. You're mentally compromised is what it is right now. And that would include Trump for that matter. It also include Biden. So, yeah, I'm not for any of these people running for office anymore, dude. In fact, I'd say have somebody else entitled is what it is now. Or really just nobody federal government. And we just say fuck federal government entirely then. For good. This is how it should be anyway. We've been having taxation representation for decades now, dude. And it's like, yeah, enough is enough of this shit. Like, time to just end the fucking federal government entirely, dude, is what it is. Start fresh at a fucking state level is what it would be then. We just have a bunch of state level coalitions or something like that is what it would be then. But I was country that way is what it is then, man. Seriously. So, anyway. But, yeah, what was I saying here then? But yeah, so what's interesting to me, by the way, is Chance's statement there of let money and people, which really should have just been let money, comma, people and goods move freely and have market and let markets flourish. But instead, the way he said it was let money and people and goods move freely and let markets and people flourish. So that's the problem, right, though, is you're not having people flourish, dude. You're having one group of people being illegal aliens in this country flourish by stealing American tax dollars and send back to their own shitholes of origin in most cases. And you're actually undercutting the American people. In most cases, the black race actually is what it is. Because who gets the shaft the most times when this illegals do taking jobs? It's the blacks. Legitimately, dude. It's black people here in this country. You know, it's like the same thing with voters blocks. You know, you got people talking about black people voting Democrat for decades and stuff like that. Then you finally get these black people waking the fuck up and being like, no, we're not going to vote this way anymore. And what does Democrat Party do immediately? Okay, we're just going to replace you with fucking illegals then in mass is what it would be then, dude. And that's what they're trying to do right now is what it is. They're trying to replace one voter block with another voter block is what it is. Being one was legal citizens, the other one's illegal aliens is what it is now. So, yeah, it's just fucking nuts, dude, is what it is. It's very disheartening. I'm just going to say it like it is right now, dude. It's very, very disheartening to sit back and watch what's happening in this country and having idiots like Chance here be at the forefront of stuff right now is what it is, dude. It's just like, what the fuck, man? This is the thing I was talking about here, this second tweet that somebody found that Chance is here. That was the thing about him being pro-pedo for fucking child transitioning. Said, happy that kids with cancer and others can get the health care they need. Disappointed that a legislator decided to limit therapies and care specifically for young people who may be trans or non-binary. And I'm wondering what he was actually responding to on this one, because it could have been Ohio, it could have been a bunch of other states for that matter too. So, and then we got back in March 17, 2012, Chance Oliver saying, only 1 week away from the Obama fundraiser I am part of. Hope to see all of my Dem and independent Facebook buddies to come out. We will even take Republicans as long as they are willing to donate. So what that tells me is that this guy was definitely a fucking like a low-key Democrat back in 2012, and it has been since then. So it's basically a Democrat plant, dude. It's not Republicans planting anybody in the fucking Libertarian Party. It's fucking Democrats planting people in the Libertarian Party, dude. Just like they always fucking have is what it is. It's a bunch of shit, dude, is what it is. Fucking disgusting is what it is, dude. Bunch of fucking pedo pieces of shit. Sick goddamn fuckers is what they are, man. Bunch of sick people, man, for real. It's interesting too when you start looking at who has ties to Obama. Here's what it is, dude. Whether it be this Chance guy, whether it be other people like that, dude. Because it's like, yeah, you have a dude in Obama who we know for a fact is a pedophile. So you have people who are directly tied to him, at minimum, at that point, being pedo enablers. But are they actually pedophiles themselves is the real question. The answer could be yes, could be no, it could be maybe. Who knows? I don't know. One thing I know is I would never in my fucking life vote for that Chance Oliver piece of shit, dude. Fuck that communist bastard. I can go eat a dick, honestly. Actually, he's probably eating a bunch at this point, I'm guessing. So that was just par for the course at that point then. So, anyway. But yeah, he's just a fucking clown show for real, man. And really, like I said, it really just goes to show exactly what the Libertarian Party has become over the decades, which is just a fucking bunch of jerk-offs is what it is, dude. Bunch of fucking idiots. All the way around. It makes logical sense. It does make logical sense. If you think about it. Because really it's just a bunch of numbskulls. Like a bunch of chickens running around with their heads cut off or something like that. That's what it would be, honestly, in many cases. Which again makes logical sense for that matter. And that's the problem when you have nothing, like you have like when your whole entire platform is based on like everybody doing everything, like that's the problem. You don't have cohesion. You got to have some shit just excluded, bro. Like, no, you don't transition kids. You don't fucking, have open border systems. You don't have fucking stupid shit like that's what it is, man. You have a coalition party that's ever the case. It's actually based like, and I know Matt brought that up too as well in his chat earlier, which was the fact that these people, like half of them can't even agree that the fucking U.S. Constitution / Bill of Rights is a good idea. And it's like, how the hell are you going to claim to be for freedom and liberty if you can't even fucking have an actual stake in our fucking founding documents, people? Like, goddamn, man. Like, that's what I'm fucking saying personally. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what the hell is wrong with you at that point, man? Seriously. And the answer is a lot, truthfully speaking. So, I don't know anymore, man. It's all just a bunch of fucking idiots is what it is, honestly, in my opinion. And I would say a lot of people's opinions too, for that matter, because when enough people's opinions are the same, it's pretty much a fact at that point, honestly. So, enough people agree upon something, it usually becomes factoids at that point. So, sorry, trying to do something right now because we're about to go into for the game I play. We're like less than an hour away from a forced maintenance thing right now. Interestingly enough, too, by the way, I want to point something out on this. Since Megan left the thing, I guess the region that Killer Bees was part of, they're now okay with us and are actually like sort of like coalescing with us as an ally this season is what it is, which is kind of funny. So it's not surprising. I wouldn't be surprised if it was like us and them taking like 1 and 2 respectively this season. So, which is fine with me, whatever. As long as I get enough stuff to get another town hall skin, that's all that matters to me, honestly, at the end of the day. So, anyway. But, yeah, Chance is a real fucking ass clown, dude, for real. And of course, some idiot fucking thing called Biden's wins, talking about Trump being booed off stage of the Libertarian Party convention. Yeah, and Biden didn't even show up to it, you idiot, so fuck y'all, man. Yeah, and somebody was calling out Trump's direct quote about Libertarian Party getting 3% of the vote over 4 years. So he then left the stage himself. Total Chad move. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, dude. Oh, that one's actually kind of harsh, but it's actually true, though. Which was... Today's Libertarian Party is just gay communism with neck beards. Yeah, probably. Probably. Makes sense. Let's see, we got 2016 moment, Libertarian Party. So name something that's forever funny, no matter how many times it's repeated.
Should someone have to have a government-issued license to drive a car?
Hell no. What's next? Requiring a license to make toast in your own damn toaster?
The license to drive? You know, I'd like to see some competency exhibited by people before they drive.
Yeah, and there's the fucking rhino dipshit who got the fucking thing there. So see, and again, that's kind of my problem with all these people that are on the stage right now. Like even Austin Peterson there, dude. That Daryl Perry guy was a fucking moron too, though. Now, granted, I will agree. I will honestly agree with Johnson on that one fact of like, yeah, you should be able to like prove you can actually drive a fucking vehicle before you get a fucking be able to get on the road with other people. Is what it is there, dude. And that's the entire point, right? And the real problem is, again, like I feel like half the people in the Libertarian Party there that say like, oh hell no, I don't have a license for anything or whatever the case be and shit, dude, because it's like liberty or whatever the case be. It's like, yeah, dude. And then you wonder why you got fucking like 50 people crashing their cars into each other. What it is, like demolition derby style, you idiots. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, dude, I've seen so many, like, seriously, I have seen so many people on the road here in Ohio that should have their licenses stripped. And almost all of them are chicks for that matter. I want to point that one out. It ain't even funny, dude. There was years ago, I was driving back from Columbus. At the time, my niece was like, I think like 4 or something. She was in the back seat there. My mom was actually the one driving. And this fucking dumb cunt next to us, she was a fucking woman, probably in like her early 20s, like 23, 24 maybe at most, on her fucking phone like a retard, like one of these fucking little millennial dipshits is what it is, or Gen Z idiots like that, or whatever the case be. And it's like, oh, let me look, oh, I'm not even paying attention, oh, let me go ahead and pull over this way. And I fucking had to roll the window down. I'm like, what the fuck, you stupid cunt? Because she came this fucking close to hitting our car, dude, seriously. Like, she had to, like, swerve the back way to fucking not hit us is what it was. And I'm like, yeah, you're a fucking dumbass, Lee. Like, get off your goddamn phone, you fucking retard. Like, I swear to God, bro, like, it fucking is. It's like the idiocy of society right there is what it is, dude. And it makes sense, because they're the same gay commies voting Libertarian now in 2024, bro. Although that being said, like the biggest slap in the face from the 2012 convention there, or wait, was that 2012? Yeah. Yeah. No, it would have been 2016, I'm thinking of now. When Johnson was the nominee then. Yeah, it would have been that convention then. Would have been, actually, that might have been the 2016 convention. Somebody mistook for the 2012 one then. But, yeah, it was, when Johnson got the nominee, Austin Peterson actually gave him a replica of, I think it was George Washington's pistol or something like that. And Johnson threw the fucking pistol into the garbage can that was there. Like, that showed Gary Johnson as a fucking rhino sack of shit in a nutshell right there, dude. Actually, how the hell Gary Johnson ever became any kind of fucking candidate of anything, for that matter, let alone I think he was like sitting governor of New Mexico at one point or something in time in history. It's like, was this guy bought and paid for by the cartels? Like, seriously. Like, I think he probably was, honestly, at this point in history, dude. Seriously. Like, no joke. Like, it would make total logical sense, for that matter, if Gary had been bought and paid for by cartels and shit like that. To, like, run drugs through New Mexico back in the day or something like that. And help destabilize America then. Actually, that's the word I was looking for, by the way, is if you want to destabilize a country, you support open borders is what it is. And if you're for open borders, dude, maybe get the fuck out of America, bitch, and take your fucking bitch ass to another country then. Chase. Fucking clown. Yeah, it really is the problem with these fucking ass clowns, dude. And that's exactly why none of them will ever leave, for that matter. It's like the same people that are like, oh, if Trump gets nominated again, I'm going to leave America. It's like, that's what you said fucking 8 years ago, and you're still here, bitch. Get the fuck out. Don't come back, bitch. Seriously. Fucking sick and tired of your shit, you fucking losers. Fucking assholes. Ooh, nice. But yeah, it's just a bunch of douchebaggery is what it is, dude, by a bunch of douchebags in many cases. So, I'm not the least bit surprised by any of this crap going on right now. It's just a bunch of stupid fuckery is what it is, by a bunch of stupid fuckers. And that's the problem right now. It's just people being a bunch of dickheads in general. So, the thing is, too, like, let's be honest with ourselves, though, man. Whether it be a Chase Oliver, or an Austin Peterson, or a Darryl Perry, or whatever the fuck at that point, you know, and any libertarian candidate, just throw one at fucking random. If these people actually were able to successfully get in the presidency, would they truthfully actually do the shit they're claiming to do or not? I don't think they would, half the cases, dude. I think they'd just be bullshitting right now. It would be that it's them bullshitting for fucking votes is what it is from the Libertarian Party is what it is there. And then meanwhile, if they actually did get in power, they would just be probably like all like pro-conservative in most cases, whatever the case be, or be like, no, we need closed borders for sure, obviously, et cetera, and you know, go down that road or whatever the case be is then. So, and again, I think that's the problem right now. It's them acting as if they give a fuck about shit, but in reality, it's like, yeah, if you're for, like, seriously, dude, if you're for open borders and stuff like that, like, get the fuck out of America, man. Or for people being on the road without licenses and stuff like that because you don't even know how to fucking physically be confident enough to drive a fucking car and shit, dude. Like, good lord, man. Fucking goddamn road pirates. Like, Libertarian Party are the real road pirates, man, not the cops. So, I don't even know anymore, man. It's just fucking the butt fuckery of the Libertarian Party really is what it is, dude. This one's actually kind of funny. Going back to different stuff here for Libertarian Party trend. So, stock in the Libertarian Party this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right off the cliff. Yeah, so you got Friday, them having Trump at the nominee, or having Trump at the thing, I think is what it was, or Saturday night, whatever it was on the two there. And then, yeah, you got fucking idiot Chance Oliver then, dude. Let's see, then we got Donald Trump should have told Libertarian Party, your boos mean nothing to me. I've seen what makes you cheer, and then played this. And yeah, it's a fat guy that was on stage back in, where was this at, 2012 or something, getting fucking basically naked on stage. Yeah. Yep. And that's the truth, right? Like, that goes to show everything right there is what it is, dude. Yeah, going back to the the thing here, though, with a 9mm SMG saying, Libertarian Party, in typical Libertarian Party fashion, decided to run the worst possible person on Earth. This was expected. Should people under the age of 18 years old be able to receive gender-affirming or gender-transitioning treatments? Chance Oliver, yes, but only for non-surgical treatments such as puberty blockers and hormone therapy. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Like, dude, are you fucking retarded, Chase? Like, seriously, dude. I think I said Chance earlier. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Chase Oliver. Are you fucking retarded, buddy? You do realize that hormone therapy / puberty blockers sterilize kids, right, dipshit? That's a proven fact, you idiot. Lupron, the same fucking thing they give pedophiles in fucking prison to literally chemically castrate them as a shit given to fucking kids, you dumbass. Like, goddamn, son. Oh, my fucking God, bro. Oh, my God, man. I seriously want to beat the fucking brakes off this dude at this point, man. Like, every fucking day that, or every fucking minute that goes by in this cast right now, dude, like, I want to fight this guy more and more. In fact, I'm gonna put that out there on the fucking, on the X, man. Let me make sure I have the right tweet. Here's what it is. Yeah, we'll see if this little bitch actually accepts or not. I guarantee you won't, because he's a fucking pussy. Just like most of these fucking pussies are. But no, I'd seriously beat that fucking guy's ass in the streets right now, dude. For real. And I'd have no problem throwing the first punch, honestly, at this point, dude. Because at least I know I'd be punching a fucking BLM terrorist, fucking child sterilizing piece of shit, basically. Who is at bare minimum a pedophile enabler. When he has fucking, he's okay with like fucking drag queen story hours and stuff like that too, is what it is, dude. Which, like I said, it like, okay, serious though, man. If it came out in the next like 3 to 4 days right now. Like sometime before the end of this week is what it is then. That this Chance Oliver dude was actually also a drag queen under like some random name like Ruby Rouge or something like that, or something stupid, you know. Or like Ruby Jules or something like that. That's what he called himself or something. It's like a drag queen. Like, wouldn't really surprise anybody. It sure as shit wouldn't surprise me anymore, dude. Because, like I said, the guy kind of reminds me of like somebody that would be one, you know? Like, looking at how many of these different guys that are in like the U.S. military and stuff that have come out now is like a whole like full-blown like drag queen people and stuff like that. And obviously all the other people in like RuPaul's Drag Race and shit like that, you can tell they're like sort of like very like femboyish and stuff like that. Like, that's kind of what this Chance guy reminds me of, dude. He reminds me of like very much like a femboy type, or like a very sissy motherfucker is what it is there. So I could totally buy him being a fucking a dude that does drag and stuff like that. Which makes total sense why he'd be all for it, dude. So, and again, if you're for that shit around kids, man, like maybe you shouldn't be around children, you sick pedo fuck. So, it's really that simple, dude. But that's the problem, though, is we're allowing people like that to be around children in this country, even though we shouldn't. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, man. It's an unfortunate situation all the way around. So, I don't really know what the solution is right now, man. Again, maybe fight these people. That'd be my best advice, honestly. Oh, crap. Just realized I clicked off the thing. Son of a bitch. I gotta go back. What the dude, where did this happen? What part of how did this happen in now? I just saw this pop in my feed. Okay. What part of Ohio, though? Does it say specifically where this one's from? Oh, Claremont County? Okay. Jesus. So this sick cunt who claimed to be a mother here in Ohio. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. If I can. Come on. Share screen. This fucking piece of shit female right here. Sentenced to prison after she admitted to only feeding her 4-year-old daughter Mountain Dew out of baby bottles. Says Carmody Hobb died in 2022 due to complications with diabetes. Her teeth were rotten by the time she passed. Mother Tamara Banks pled guilty to involuntary manslaughter of her daughter, who she neglected and refused to seek medical help. The kid was only fed Mountain Dew and would drink it out of the baby bottle. Shortly before she died, prosecutors said the girl suffered from a serious medical condition, but her parents did not seek medical help. It wasn't until she turned blue and stopped breathing that her parents called 911. A brain scan proved that she was brain dead. Cobb was sentenced up to 13 and a half years in prison. Why the fuck is this bitch not getting the fucking goddamn death penalty by fucking hydrogen hypoxia or whatever it is there, dude? That's what they're trying to bring into now is what it is. So fucking disgusting, dude. Yeah, because it said what she died from was diabetic ketoacidosis. Actually, you guys are going to go see this shit in real time. Okay, you guys saw what I wrote there. So put this demonic evil on the fucking ground. Alright, let's see what we got here now. Got Afghanistan trending for some reason. See if I can go find Libertarian Party trending again or not. Okay. Let's see, we got most of that stuff done already there. Here's another one. Here's another good one from that idiot Chance then. Hang on just a sec. Let me do something real quick. Gotta go do a couple of things before I finish things off. Here's what it is. So, make sure the shit all gets done before 1 a.m. before we slide off into the other deals here. I think only one of my accounts is going to get the second stuff, unfortunately, which sucks. Oh, no, I guess I got that one too. Cool. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I was gonna talk about that idiot Chance supporting lockdowns basically, which is kind of funny. It's kind of funny, right? That guy's stance on like a lot of different stuff there because you got like lockdown supportion, you got the mandatory vax bullshit, you got fucking, which is funny to me too, by the way, because it's like you're supposed to be the guy representing a party of liberty and freedom, and yet you're supporting fucking mandates and all kinds of other shit that ain't law, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, again, bro, like, these people are not libertarians, people. They are fucking gay commies. That's what they are, legitimately. They hate your fucking freedoms, dude. For real. They're actually socialist, communist pieces of shit is what it is, dude. They're Marxists is what they actually are. They're taking over your fucking political party is what it is there. Which makes sense when you let every dickhead in the fucking mix get into your fucking system, then. So it's only a matter of time before you get one dickhead that's going to be, shoving his dick in the punch bowl. So it is at that point. So, or taking a shit in one, whatever the case be. But yeah, you had. Let's see what you got right now. Yeah, you had Chance since guy here said, "Ladies and gentlemen, Libertarian Party choice, Chance Oliver. So I am having a Thanksgiving of less than 10 people, and we will be masked inside. And when we eat, since masks have to come off, we have spacing happening. It's not impossible to be responsible. Limit the size, wear a mask when not eating, space yourself accordingly." I feel like this guy's taking like 10 jabs at this point, bro. Like he's taking like every jab, every booster, etc. they've asked him to take. Probably straight up his asshole is my guess, honestly, in that one. It's like, okay, Chance, it's time for your booster shot. Oh yeah, Daddy, right there. Like that's probably what his whole thing is. Yeah, fucking people, man. Good lord. I'm sure somebody's going to clip that one out of context. So, just to be clear, I was imitating Chance's ass, not, whatever. Doesn't fucking matter anymore. All right, let's see what else we got here. Anything of any more significance there or not? Let's see. Oh, okay. So we got Michael Malice, who I think was one of Tim Pool's buddies, if I'm not mistaken, saying here, Libertarian Party in 2024, hold my beer. July 10th, 2020, Joe Jorgensen. It is not enough to be passively not racist. We must be actively anti-racist. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Hashtag vote gold. What a fucking idiot, dude. Like, but I swear to God, these people don't know how to fucking write a sentence properly either, for that matter, dude. Or it might be like the number of characters. I'm not sure, because the way that's written is just weird, right? Because she said it is not enough to be passively not racist. We must be actively anti-racist. Which there was better ways to say that, by the way. But the thing of it is, right? Like, Black Lives Matter itself is fucking anti-white racist, dude. Like, you're literally they're black supremacists, you dumb bitch. So you're supporting black supremacy, you stupid fucking cunt. But of course, Chance Oliver's even worse than that's what it is, bro. So. By the way, for those wondering why I created the Internet Libertarian Party in 2016, because I was just affected by the Libertarian Party, it's because I was a Ron Paul Libertarian.
I am for gun regulation. Let me tell you where I think we should regulate the guns. I think that we should take all the guns away from all the federal bureaucrats, every one of them.
And that's why I was Rand Paul 2012, bro. Or not Ron Paul 2012. Sorry, mine's a little bit off today is what it is. I mean, Rand Paul's good too. Ron Paul is the best, though. And then we got Ron Paul here saying, to be fair, Republicans believe in socialism too. Military empire is a socialist scheme. The Fed is socialism of the money supply. Republicans won't touch the Ponzi, Social Security, or Medicaid schemes. It's all falling apart either way, whether they name it or not. Yeah. Exactly. Then, ironically enough, you got the Arizona Libertarian Party doing a meme with Elizabeth Warren saying, "You don't need 30 rounds to hunt, you suck at hunting. Or if you need 30 rounds to hunt, you suck at hunting. If you need to disarm society to govern, you suck at governing." Yep, exactly. Well, no, and that's what it ultimately is. It's all about power, dude. It's all about power and control of these fucking people. So... oh, jeez. Good old Luke Randowski says, "This is libertarians reacting to their new Libertarian Party nominee. So when it's June 1st and your kid comes home looking like this," it's all like the gay pride, everything. It's Rick Grimes being all like, "No, bro, no." So true, though, man. All right, let's see here now. So we got this guy called Crypto Lawyer saying, "Still can't fathom this. Libertarian Party nominated a pro-trans, drag queen-loving, cop-hating, pro-BLM candidate. No more 3%. Yeah, it's fucking insane, dude, is what it is. Like I said, I would say they were compromised, but the thing is, I think they've been compromised from the start, honestly, since the 70s. Like, they were always basically like a bunch of leftists and shit like that, dude. Like, seriously, you look at their party platforms for the most part. And by the way, this is what people forget now, dude, is there was a lot of blue dog Democrats back in the day that supported gun rights, is what it was back in those time periods of history. I mean, hell, look at MLK's whole coalition of people, dude, back in those days that were fighting for civil rights in the 1960s. A lot of those people were Democrat voters, for God's sakes. So to sit there and say that there weren't like pro-gun people back then is a lie, dude. I mean, hell, that's in 2024 right now. There's still like some people that are at a state level and stuff like that that are quote unquote blue dog Democrats that support like gun rights and shit like that. But other than that, basically support the party platform for the most part, like 90% of the time is what it is then. So now, granted, they're more few and far between nowadays, where it's maybe like one or two here and there, and it's mostly in like super, super red states and stuff like that. But even still, like, and I think those people are actually switching parties now is what it is for the most part, because they know that their Democrat Party sucks ass is what it is. But yeah, the entire point is it's like, yeah, dude, it makes sense to like that you had those people back in the day that would be the ones that would be the originators of the Libertarian Party back in the 70s then. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue on here. We got Libertarian Party just nominated an open leftist who hosted a fundraiser for Obama in Georgia. Guy is a plant to get Biden reelected. If you believe in liberty, it's time to get on the Trump train. And that was Chance Oliver's tweet from 2012 there. Yeah, then people were talking about the other dude there. That's just Ann's thing again. Let's see what Arizona Libertarian Party said here. So Woodrow Wilson was worst president ever and destroyed the country. Somebody saying you people are a joke. I mean, Libertarian Party. I mean, Woodrow Wilson was a dipshit in general. He was really, I think, wasn't it Woodrow Wilson that was the commie piece of shit that and he hates so much as what it is? I believe so. Yeah, okay. This was Woodrow Wilson was the father of the progressive movement then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I want to point something out, by the way, is that Woodrow Wilson was like one of the last presidents elected right before women got the right to vote in this country. So, yeah. Actually, who succeeded Woodrow Wilson in the presidency? That's a good question, because I'm trying to... Well, that's 1919. Or was he president in 1919? Oh no, he was president from 1913 to 1921. Okay, so he was president when women had the right to vote. That's what it was. Now, granted, he was only in the presidency at that point then, from 1917 to 1920. That's what it was then. So, But yeah, Woodrow Wilson was a real piece of shit in general, though, dude. Okay, it was Warren G. Harding was the first one that women voted into power then. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Huh. And then, of course, his vice president was Calvin Coolidge, who was actually one of the best presidents in U.S. history. Because that dude gave us the roaring 20s. And everything went to shit after that. Because we had Hoover, then we had FDR, then we had Truman, we had Eisenhower, and then we actually got JFK, which is pretty cool, who was like the last true president before Trump, I would say. Actually, a lot of people gave JFK shit because JFK was the first Christian president. So, of course, JFK had his own issues, like the whole Marilyn Monroe scandals and stuff like that, where he was obviously fucking Marilyn Monroe behind closed doors and stuff. He was a good dude for the most part, though, man. That's why they assassinated his ass. So, and of course, we got, again, one of the worst presidents in U.S. history, which was a piece of shit, Lyndon B. Johnson. That dude was a hardcore white supremacist. I'll say it like it is, dude. He was a hardcore fucking racist. There was the only person that had, how was I trying to say that? LBJ, I believe, was the person that had the most insurrection acts in U.S. history in the 1960s because it was all like about racial stuff. So he enacted it like a bunch of different times there. It was all like the time span of like a couple of days here and there is what it was in like the summertime or like late fall or not late fall, like March, April of the late 60s. There is what it was. So, and of course we had old Tricky Dick, who was obviously thrown out of office under the whole Watergate scandal. And then we had Gerald Ford's dumbass. That guy looks like a fucking demon, honestly. Like, he just looks like demonically evil. And then we had lame duck sack of shit Jimmy Carter. That guy was one of the worst presidents in U.S. history, too, for that matter. At least in modern history, anyway. That's why he got fucking one term and then kicked out, basically. And he had fucking open borders himself, Mr. Ronald Reagan. Fucking, let's have chain migration and fuck over everybody then. Oh, let's also steal a bunch of gun rights, too, because I'm a fucking old dickhead that's a fucking goddamn Hollywood actor. Those don't know, Reagan was literally a Hollywood actor back in the day, before he became president. So that's pretty interesting if you think about it. Then we had piece of shit globalist demon George H.W. Bush, followed by piece of shit globalist demon Bill Clinton, followed by piece of shit globalist demon George W. Bush, followed by piece of shit globalist demon Barack Obama. And then, of course, the first true president in my lifetime, Donald Trump. So. And then, of course, they cheated old pedo boy Biden in there after the fact. So. Which really needs to be an asterisk by Biden's name at this point because he's not fucking president, dude. Anything he's done for any amount of time is all fucking null and void at this point in history, honestly. Yeah, it's funny that people are giving shit about Chance Oliver there. Then you got fucking Libertarian Party of Mississippi saying, never forget the Republican voters chose both these people over Ron Paul. Well, it really wasn't Republican voters, it was Republican fucking convention, you idiots. So it was the fucking powers that be chose fucking McCain and Romney over Ron Paul. And then we got that Gunther Eagleman guy saying President Trump destroyed the Libertarian Party in one speech. It was beautiful. Yeah. And we got Trump giving a little speech. There's what it was. What's this thing here? It says delegates at Libertarian Party National Convention get caught on a hot mic talking about what the hell is that word? And agreeing that people aren't equal because blacks have bigger dicks than Asians. Party then quickly cuts them. What the fuck? What is that thing? Doctrine that all people are equal and deserve equal rights and opportunities. Okay. So I gotta hear this shit, man. Like, this sounds too much.
Yeah. Are you guys
Egalitarian.
egalitarian?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I bring it up in the context of, obviously there's genetic differences, there's IQ differences between individuals on a general curve, and to say right off the bat that you're going to put an Ashkenazi Jew, a white, an Asian, and a black next to each other and automatically assume they're the same, I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong because there's averages and,
Right, exactly. Yeah, well, I mean, all right, so my joke about that is everybody talks about black dicks are big.
what's bigger?
Black dicks.
Black dicks, okay.
Black dicks.
Asian
Jesus.
dicks are small, right?
You know what the average? You know what the difference is on the average? Half an inch.
Stereotypes are earned, they're not given. So all of these things that we have as jokes and memes and whatnot, they got to where they are because people just kind of agreed on them, maybe subconsciously. So, even though it's half an inch, blacks will have a bigger piece.
Right, exactly. But that's on average. But you take a random black man, you put it into it may not be there.
Look, and that's one of the issues with the multicultural society is that you can't do individualism on a scale of 330 million. Right? You have to categorize, you have to do averages. It's just not efficient. It's not possible to do it. Right. And that's why you hear politicians talk about the black community and the Hispanic community, right?
Madam Chair, I believe that the microphones are picking up private conversation. They might need to be cut.
Microphone one.
Oh, yeah? What?
Can you hear me?
That's funny. Well, here's the point, though, and I want to point this out because some people don't understand this, dude. Is America was never meant to be a multicultural society. Legitimately, the whole melting pot theory was bullshit, dude. It was, when you actually look into U.S. history, the whole thing on the Statue of Liberty, the whole tired, poor, sick, all that shit like that, what it is, dude, was not put on there until JFK's administration. That's a proven fact. You also had, again, the real problem as well for that whole thing is if you want to be a melting pot, that's fine, everything, dude, but that would require people to actually melt into that melting pot, which you're never going to do is what it is in most cases. I mean, hell, look at Islam for that matter. Like, they're probably the worst offender of all of them, dude, because they will come to our countries, they will come to white European nations in most places, and try to show them this as what it is. They will sit there and be like, oh, we're so oppressed, until they become the majority in those countries through, crazy fucking birth rates and shit like that's what it is then. And all of a sudden they're like, nope, well now we're the fucking oppressors, bitch. That's going to take over our country is what it is then. That's what you're seeing over in Europe right now. Quite a bit, actually. And it's all mostly fighting against somebody else for that matter. And hell, you had the video come out yesterday that Tommy Robinson was sharing of the fucking guy who was an illegal piece of shit Islam follower literally taking a piss on this chick's back, and then she turns her fucking head and he takes a piss in her face. And then she tries to get up and run off and kind of falls forward. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It was too much, man. It was too much, man. It really was. It really was. So it's hard not to laugh about shit like that, dude. Just, if you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to show it, obviously, because it does show a guy's cock hanging out. So, which is very small, by the way. Yeah, we got Trump's L's said breaking following his speech at Libertarian Party convention. Donald Trump only received 6 votes and is eliminated from being the party's nominee. Pathetic retweet to show Trump was a loser. So let's see how many people were actually on this list then. So let's see. You got you got Charles Ballery. You got 21 votes. Jacob Hornberger. Never heard of that either one of those guys, by the way. Who had 59 votes. RFK Jr., 19 votes, was eliminated. Lars Mapsteed had 122 votes. Art Oliver, who I'm guessing is related, or is that Oliveira? Can't tell if that was Chase's brother or if that's like a different person with a different name then. Who had 4 votes and was eliminated. You had Chance, who had 181. Michael Rockenwald had 259 votes. Joshua Smith had 73. Mike Tarmett had 141. Person that's went by Toad, or Josh Anderson, had 16, and then he was also eliminated. And then Trump was obviously right in. You had another guy who was right in as Christian Morton something or other, Stormy Daniels, Denali the Cat, Shane Oa Lennon, Afro Man, and Bendover. We all know about Bendover, man. His sister, Eileen Dover, was also a pretty good one. Yeah. I do want to point something out, and there was at one point I was going to do a joke candidacy with somebody else, where the last names would be Ben and Dover, and then our whole campaign slogan would be "and take it." This was a good one. This is from January 3rd, 2020. It says current frontrunner for Libertarian Party nomination. And it was some dude talking about opening up a beer or whatever, and pulls out a gun, just like shoots the fucking beer open and then drinks the motherfucker real quick.
Whatever. Taxation is theft.
Yeah, taxation is theft. Bang. Oh, yeah, here we go. Austin Peterson 2 years ago saying Chance Oliver is the best Libertarian Party candidate to help like Donald Trump. Yep, exactly. And then you got Richard Darnell saying on Trump's great speech, Libertarian Convention, he's going to pick up Libertarian votes because he presented the case. Yep. Let's see. We got some more Chance Oliver stuff here. I just realized I got to do got to put some Neosporin on my back right now because the other day I noticed there was a weird, I don't know if it's like an ingrown or if it's like a cyst on my back right now that needs to get like something put on it so it doesn't get infected. That's what it is. So go ahead and do that right now. Oh, I'm sitting here. So I don't forget. Ooh, that feels better. Guess that's some shit puss out too on that one. That just so happens to be in like the one spot I can't really hit completely is the problem. Ugh. These things do have a funky flavor. For those wondering what I just ate, not going to tell you what it is. I think you know what it is, though. So, and then we got Ann Miles Chong saying, this is who Libertarian Party picked. Chance Oliver, best way to exploit liberty is with an open border. Da, da, da. Okay, we talked about that already. Yeah, that guy's a fucking idiot, dude. For real. Let's see, then we got RFK tells Libertarian Party delegates that he would pardon Edward Snowden and drop charges against Julian Assange. Crowd chants free Ross. For those wondering who they're talking about Ross Albright, who was the guy that created the Silk Road, which, fuck that guy, by the way, because legitimately, dude, they're talking about freeing a guy who literally created a website that allowed people to do fucking murder plots on it, for God's sakes, and do fucking hitman for hire on there, dude. The guy legitimately led to people's murders because he fucking created that stupid site, dude. He shouldn't be the only one in prison, by the way. Everybody else that was involved with that should be in prison too, for that matter. But then on top of that, you basically had the guy also doing like drug transactions and stuff like that through the website and shit like that. We're not talking about like fucking like weed to your mailbox. We're talking about like fucking like fentanyl and cocaine and like crack and shit to your fucking mailbox, dude. So yeah, fuck Ross, dude, for real. Fucking morons. Let's see. We got Dr. Simon Geddick saying, this is Chance Oliver, presidential candidate for Libertarian Party. He supports woke agenda, transitioning children, masks, and mRNA gene therapy, exposing minors to drag queens. He doesn't support scientific evidence, anti-woke libertarians like the Simon guy. There's what it is. Well, that's the whole point, dude. It's all you're fucking having, you're planting far leftists into Libertarian Party is what it is, dude. That's what's happening there. Period. End of story, dude. IRS, we will know if you don't report Venmo transactions over $600. Also, government, we failed our 5th Pentagon audit. We don't know where that $2.1 trillion went. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, we got this one that said, people can't believe Libertarian Party nominated such a weirdo. Me remembering 8 years ago, it was this fucking guy getting basically like down to his junk skivvies on the things, what it is there. So what's this shit now? See, earlier this year, Chance Oliver, Libertarian Party nominee, went to the border to advocate for open borders. With everything we've seen happen to our country because of Biden's policies, this guy is arguing to open the border even more. Naive, foolish, anti-American. Yeah, his commie ass needs beat in the streets is what it is, dude. And like I said, I'm willing to do that right now. This motherfucker needs to come to Ohio and fucking fight me, because I will fucking throw down with this cocksucker, dude. Hell, I'll fucking get high and throw down with this fucking cocksucker, dude. Like, seriously. Hell, we can both be high as fuck at that point. Yeah. Like, Chance is a fucking piece of shit, dude. Or, not Chance, Chase. I keep saying Chance. Chase Oliver is a fucking piece of shit, dude. He really fucking is. All right, let's see. We got March 25th, said following a huge clash between Trump supporters and Libertarian Party members at the convention floor, popular Libertarian Dave Smith just set record straight, said we are not a bunch of college leftist sissies. We believe in free speech, so be respectful. Except you are a bunch of college leftist sissies, dude, because you fucking nominated a guy who's a goddamn communist as your party nominee, you fucking idiots. For Christ's sakes, man. Yeah, I think this is the same dude here in the next tweet down saying Libertarian Mises Caucus set out on a mission to bring Ron Paul revolution in the Libertarian Party. To show the party of goofiness, wokeness, and corruption, it's been an incredibly rewarding journey, and I've met some amazing people who will be lifelong friends along the way. Let's see here now. At the last convention in Reno, we swept every position with supermajorities. This weekend, we retained control of the LNC while re-electing Angela McCreedle, who is the phenomenal chair, and put on the best convention in the party's history. Unfortunately, we lost a big one, and there's no getting around that. Can't ignore the elephant in the room. This is all my fault. When I was planning on running, there was tremendous enthusiasm and energy amongst our ranks. When I pulled out for family-related reasons, it pulled the rug out from under our guys, and we weren't able to recover. Said it's ridiculous to put any blame on that chair for this. He is an absolutely decent, brilliant, and hardworking person who never compromised his principles and continued to fight for the MC version. Said wreck the regime. Should be that guy right there. Was the best candidate willing to step up and work tirelessly while making numerous personal sacrifices for the cause. He came within the hair of winning, but fell short. Blame is on me, meaning that Dave guy. This is not those dudes. Dave said, I deserve to take my lumps, and I can handle that, but please don't take it out on good people who busted their asses for you. Dave said, it's my fault, and I'm sorry to let you down. Yesterday, I congratulated Chance. Or no, it was Chase. Fuck. C's. Yeah, Chase. So congratulated Chase in person and on here. Of course, I can't endorse or vote for him. Just as he wouldn't vote for me, he doesn't represent me in my camp or the things we stand for. We'll always support Angela and the MC team. Hopefully, we accomplish more amazing things in the future. We're going to continue doing what I do, spreading our deals. Yeah, okay, whatever, dude. Let's see, they had this person say, what little respect I had for libertarians went straight out the window with this nomination, and then seeing how they acted after inviting Trump was ridiculous. Obviously, they wouldn't be pro-Trump, but if you invite someone, have some self-respect. Exactly. And somebody else said to that Dave guy said, thank you for owning this. I still encourage right-wing libertarians to abandon this clown show and work on influencing GOP, particularly at local levels. Follow the path of Ron Paul, Tom Massey, etc., and stop trying to win over the leftist social club. Exactly. And that's what it is, dude. Seriously, the Libertarian Party is basically that. It's a bunch of leftist socialists is what it is, dude. So, yeah, this guy said it correct. Said, Libertarian Party will never be taken seriously after this current nomination. No, they won't be. And that's the entire point there, dude. Wow. Jesus Christ, man. Speaking of the far left side of Libertarian Party there, man. And we got Libertarian Party New Hampshire saying one Libertarian Party member shouted, Trump should have. And then this person says, looks like Secret Service needs to pay a visit to Libertarian Party New Hampshire. Exactly. Fucking disgusting, dude. Absolutely sickening, dude. Yeah, apparently some chick got her ass beat by security there at Libertarian Party convention. So there is that. That's pretty funny. Maybe don't jump up on somebody's shoulders and fuck around, bitch. Oh, good fucking God, man. So it gets even better, people. It gets even better. So not only is Chase Oliver. Yeah, Chase Oliver. Not only is Chase Oliver a gay commie, drag queen supporting, child sterilizing, BLM terrorist loving piece of shit, he's also fucking pro-Gaza. Because fucking of course he is. Because fucking of course he is. Fucking Al Jazeera English. Libertarian Party has nominated activist Chase Oliver for U.S. president, who pledged to end the genocide in his acceptance speech. His stance on Gaza sets him apart as voters face a rerun election between Trump and Biden. Go fuck yourself, terrorists. We're almost there. House of Representing. Yeah, that's true, man. Good old idiocracy. Good old idiocracy. Although to be fair, with good old Chase in place there, that would be, man. God, people are really having that free Ross bullshit, aren't they? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Huh. Apparently there is chemically injected watermelons hitting grocery stores now. I'll go ahead and post this one to our X page here because it's pretty interesting. I say that because my cousin gave me a watermelon from the local grocery store the other day, but I'm not sure exactly what state it originated from. So we got breaking leaked footage of public health officials discussing enhanced surveillance and farm quarantining for avian flu. Yeah, fuck that. Nope. We're not having another shamdemic assholes. Go fuck yourselves. So, Jesus. You were talking about identical twins. It's a dog and a cat, and they're both black and white. It's funny. Let's see, predictive programming or a warning. So it was this cartoon which aired 31 years ago, a warning to us on the many harmful ingredients that is added to our food. Animaniacs. Yeah, probably. see, we got 10 hours ago, law enforcement conducting a manhunt for possible 2 arson suspects after they left tire marks on a pride mural, causing significant damage. Current law enforcement, U.S. in Petersburg, Florida. So fucking dumb, dude. So. We also got biological male Sophia Gascon wins Best Actress Award at Cannes Film Festival and has meltdown while blasting anti-trans bastards. Fucking joke, man. An absolute fucking joke, man. Yeah, speaking of Chase Oliver there, that's what this piece of shit supports, is this crap right here. These fucking Islamic cunts right there. Cunny Law School graduate and professional agitator Fatima Mohammed rails up a crowd in NYC, making them recite a cult-like chant calling for violence, saying, quote, "It's time to escalate, time to be angry." Seriously, why the fuck is this dumb cunt still on our goddamn soil, dude? Like, why? Why is Fatima Mohammed still on U.S. soil right now, dude? Why is she not being literally fucking dragged out of our country onto a fucking plane with a black bag over her fucking head right now? Hell, use her own fucking Hajib for that matter, put over her fucking face, dude. Throw her on the fucking plane, fly her off back to her fucking shithole of origin, and fucking put a parachute on her back and throw her out of the fucking plane with a parachute on her back is what it is, dude. And let her fall back down to her fucking shithole of origin there in the Islamic terrorist fucking cells, what it is, dude. You'd be much better off as a nation right now, dude. But of course, nobody's gonna do that because nobody's the fucking balls to do shit like that. That's what it is, bro. All right. Anyway, I'm getting kind of tired. We're in maintenance right now, so it's not really worth staying up for 3 hours. I didn't really sleep too well last night, so. Plus, you know, I just took some stuff a little bit ago that's kind of kicking in a little bit right now. You know what I mean? So. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night then. But anyway. I know Honda said something last night about possibly not doing his chat tonight. So I don't know if he will do it or not. If he doesn't do it, though, I might do a takeover chat on here. It depends. So Yeah, I know we're supposed to be, like I said, in maintenance right now, so I'm going to go check to confirm this shit right now. Let's see here. Let's see. Survivors, prepare yourself for epic battle of Season 10, Clash of Powers. Prepared some must-see guides for you. Guides focus on survivor camps, building, etc. Plan base cost per prospective season. Okay, let's see here. 36. Prosperity. Okay. Cool. Huh. So everything from 56 to 60 for the scamps are I'll give you a 50 prosperity a pop. That's cool. So yeah, we'll finally have the carnivores and carnivore hunting squads count for challenges in the kill walkers thing then after this update happens then, so that's cool. So that should be fun. But yeah, in closing, fuck Chase Oliver. Fuck the Libertarian Party entirely because they're a bunch of scumbag leftists. And I think we're definitely going to have an interesting country this year, if this election even happens for that matter, because it might happen, dude. You know, the way things are going right now, it's like anything can change, dude. I think a lot of things are going to change, actually. I think you're going to have a lot of crazy shit happen very soon in this country. So, yeah. Other than that, though, it's been fun. It's been real. Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe, stay vigilant. Always be carrying, because you never know what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. Always be situationally aware, because you never know what kind of fucking nutters are out there trying to hurt you. That's what it is. So, but yeah, you never know, man. Never know until you know. And by the time you know, it might be too late. So, also, fuck people that support people who created the Silk Road. That Ross guy was a piece of shit, dude. You know, maybe don't create something that's going to be used as a fucking hitman for hire site, dude. Or a fucking a drug trafficking fucking entity and stuff like that. Because that's what both those things were. With the Silk Road there, bud. It's like you fucked around and you found out, dude. It's that simple, literally. You fucked around and you found out, sir. So, that's kind of on you, buddy. And the people that support freeing that idiot are just fucking the same morons that would do the same shit, honestly, dude. Hell, half of them are probably the fucking hitmen using the site or drug traffickers using the fucking site for that matter. That should be in prison with his ass if that be the case, dude. So it's like, yeah, fuck all y'all, man, for real. So, anyway, I just checked, and sure enough, yeah, this is going on right now. All right. Like I said, on that note, though, it's been fun. It's been real. Another 2-hour stream here in the books. And like I said, if Hana doesn't do a chat tonight, I may do a takeover chat, depending. Like a 2-way takeover or something. It depends. It all depends on how well I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like I really want to do anything or not. Because right now I'm feeling like I don't want to do anything is what it is. But then again, I'm also a little bit high right now. So there you go. So anyway. But yeah, I figured now would be the time to take one of those. And then, like I said, you guys know what I'm taking. I know what I take. So I'm not going to mention it. It's legal in Ohio. I'll say it like that. So, but yeah, it's something to help with my chronic pain right now is what it is, dude, legitimately. It's not an everyday thing. It's just, hey, I happen to have them on hand and it's like not feeling the greatest right now. So it's like joints have been hurting all week, basically. It's like, yeah, sometimes you just need a little fucking, you know, chill out kind of thing is what it is there, dude. And something that can actually heal your fucking pain is what it is. Which I notice with these things, it actually does heal me like that. Because it does, especially my kneecap area the other day. And this when I took one the other day, it's probably about a half hour to an hour in. my left kneecap that's been very painful for years now. It started to have like a lot of like heat around it. It seemed like it almost was like heat healing or something, like internally or something like that. So I don't know if that's like an effect from that or not, but it's pretty interesting either way though. So it wouldn't surprise me honestly, but yeah, I know with this kind of stuff, it usually takes about, it's anywhere from like a couple minutes for like the initial, like, you're kind of like a little bit stoned or whatever, to, for me, it's like 2.5, 3 hours later is when I really start feeling the effects, like full body. So yeah, it's going to take, I'll probably be asleep in like 2 hours and I'll maybe wake up and it'll be like to the point where it's like what you call it then. But yeah, it's definitely between sleepiness and then taking that shit, it's like you definitely have almost a knockout drug on your hands right there. So natural knockout drug, I should say. So but anyway. Starts with a D and ends with an 8 or a 9, and I'll leave it at that right now for those wondering what I took earlier. So, and they work, just to point that out. So stop trying to fuck with them, Mike DeWine. Seriously, bro, because I'm not the only one that needs that shit here in Ohio, dude. Oh, you yourself could probably use 1 or 2 of them, buddy. So could most of the Republican Party, for that matter, as well as every fucking Democrat in the state of Ohio. So, anyway. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been real. And we really need a Graham Act in place right now, dude, at a federal level and at the state level, too, for that matter. So, because you shouldn't have weed and stuff like that fucking with your ability to own guns in this country. It's really as simple as that, honestly. And that is what we at the Internet Libertarian Party actually subscribe to, is not having your rights infringed upon in the U.S. Constitution simply because you don't want big pharma bullshit in your fucking system is what it is. So, have a good one, y'all. Stay safe, stay vigilant, all that good stuff. Later. Peace out.